Hey, welcome back to the channel. So I was going to explain my new bars, but there's so much noise in the neighborhood. Why don't we just go for a ride?
Okay, so let's talk about bars. I had to do a lot of research on bars, and I ended up with the 12-inch fat baggers for a couple of reasons. You know, when you're a young man, you're looking at bars and you want to know, hey, those bars look great, they look cool. If you've lived long enough, like men and women my age, you're looking for bars that won't give you pain. And the geezer here has an arthritic shoulder, so I've been looking for something just the right height, also at the right angle, that wasn't going to tear my my shoulder out. But there is another reason. So comfort's one thing, but when you're at a stoplight or you're backing this thing out, actual leverage is really important. I didn't have too much problem with my stock bars until I got Mrs. Geezer on the back. And then because of my shoulder, the levers and the fulcrum was not long enough, and my hands weren't close enough between to actually balance it the way I wanted to. It took a lot more effort with the stock bars when she was on it coming to a light, or even coming to a stop sign and taking off, because it just wasn't perfect for me. Not only was it painful, the leverage just was not right. So I started looking at a combination of 10 to 14-inch bars. I settled on the 12s because it just seems to be the perfect angle for me, and it won't kill me. But it also gives me enough of a fulcrum length that I can deal with the bike, I can deal with backing it up, I can deal with coming to a stop sign, and the woman on the back can be squirming around, and I still have plenty of leverage. And I think that's probably the most important thing. When you're driving down the highway, I don't really think it matters that much, because although these 12-inch bars, you know, you steer with your body mostly, and it does help a little bit. But where it helps is coming to a stop sign, taking off. And I happen to love these fat baggers. Dan's Mobile V-Twin put these on for me. He said the two-piece bars, he said they're easiest bars. He loves putting them on, easiest bars on the planet to put on. They have really great routing on the inside. He says his guys just put them on in minutes, unlike other bars where they don't leave enough room in the angles, like up in here, to get the cables through without, you know, ripping the jackets off. Now, I do have some footage I might show you. I might make another video out of it. These things just turned out great. I did go back to have them adjusted back a little bit more. They had them a little bit too far forward. But I think these fat baggers are the best decision I ever made as far as bars. I just think they're awesome. I have no pain. I'm totally relaxed. I don't know if you can see them in the video. Almost went with the 14s. 14s were just a little bit too high for me. But they look great, although I don't really care as much about the looks. I just love the way they make me feel. And these things are just awesome. They're nice and fat, 1.25 inches. And I don't know if you can see these. Okay, what's this guy doing? Somebody tell me what this guy is doing. Yes, welcome to Florida. That's how you make a right-hand turn from a left-hand lane. Yeah, a little voice said, yeah, he's going to make that right-hand turn. Yeah, Florida. You don't know what you're going to run into most of the time. Anyway, back to the bars. I love these things, and the combination of the progressive 944s have really made this bike awesome. I'm going to have a video out on these 944s. It's just the most important mod you'll ever do are your bars and your shocks, especially if you're going a long distance. But the control, you have to have the control of your motorcycle. And if your shocks aren't good, well, you're going to have a little problem if you're in a tight squeeze. You got to slam on your brakes or you're hitting a corner. But my next one's going to be on the 944s and how I adjusted them. But that's it. I just wanted to show you these bars. Tell you that I think the fat baggers are the way to go. And if you're installing them, or if you're got a shop that's installing them, they'll really be happy because these things are way cool and very easy to install.